As to the words, immediately after the oppression of those days, they refer to the time when men shall become oppressed and afflicted, the time when the lingering traces of the Sun of Truth and the fruit of the tree of knowledge and wisdom will have vanished from the midst of men, and corruption will have usurped the station of righteousness. And now, concerning his words, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give light, and the stars shall fall from heaven. By the terms sun and moon mentioned in the writings of the prophets of God is not meant solely the sun and the moon of the visible universe. Nay, rather, manifold are the meanings they have intended for these terms. By the sun, in one sense, is meant those sons of truth who rise from the dayspring of ancient glory and fill the world with a liberal effusion of grace from on high. These sons of truth are the universal manifestations of God in the worlds of his attributes and names. Even as the visible sun that assisteth, as decreed by God, the true one, the adored, in the development of all earthly things, so do the divine luminaries, by their loving care and educative influence, cause the trees of divine unity, the fruits of his oneness, the leaves of detachment, the blossoms of knowledge and certitude, and the myrtles of wisdom and utterance to exist and be made manifest. That the term sun hath been applied to the leaders of religion is due to their lofty position, their fame and renown. If they be in the likeness of the Sun of Truth, they will surely be accounted as the most exalted of all luminaries. In another sense, by the terms sun, moon, and stars are meant such laws and teachings as have been established and proclaimed in every dispensation. Hence it is clear and manifest that by the words, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, is intended the waywardness of the divines, and the annulment of laws firmly established by divine revelation, all of which, in symbolic language, have been foreshadowed by the manifestation of God. None except the righteous shall partake of this cup. And now concerning his words, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. By heaven is meant the visible heaven, inasmuch as when the hour draweth nigh, a star will appear in the heaven, heralding unto its people the advent of that most great light. In like manner, in the invisible heaven, a star shall be made manifest, who shall act as a harbinger of the break of that true and exalted morn. These twofold signs, in the visible and the invisible heaven, have announced the revelation of each of the prophets of God: Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad. And now, with reference to his words, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven, with power and great glory. These words signify that in those days men will lament the loss of the Sun of the divine beauty. Thereupon they will behold the countenance of the Promised One, the adored beauty, descending from the heaven and riding upon the clouds. By this is meant that the divine beauty will be made manifest from the heaven of the will of God, and will appear in the form of the human temple. The term heaven denoteth loftiness and exaltation, inasmuch as it is the seat of the revelation of those manifestations of holiness. These ancient beings, though delivered from the womb of their mother, have in reality descended from the heaven of the will of God. Though they be dwelling on this earth, yet their true habitations are the retreats of glory in the realms above. By the term clouds is meant those things that are contrary to the ways and desires of men. These clouds signify in one sense the annulment of laws, the abrogation of former dispensations, the repeal of rituals and customs current amongst men, the exalting of the illiterate faithful above the learned opposers of the faith. In another sense, they mean the appearance of that immortal beauty in the image of mortal man, with such human limitations as eating and drinking, poverty and riches, glory and abasement, sleeping and waking, and such other things as cast doubt in the minds of men, and cause them to turn away. All such veils are symbolically referred to as clouds.